what it feels like as you're going into battle. Platoons marching out, and we've got people deployed in different areas, and hopefully everything is set to go right when the lights come on.
Bright and early. Go.
Curb your enthusiasm. Pace yourself. A marathon, not a sprint.
We are frighteningly behind.
Seems like it has plenty of power, and it looks like it's easy to hit when you put it behind the ball.
You know, you gotta be a golf nerd to do this. Clean, simple.
Distance is crazy with this one.
You are a robot with an opinion, just you and the club.
The mics are not like anyone I've ever met before.
Everything I say is said in love.
I think it's a dumbass move.
I'm trying to do my job, and you're standing here like Steven friggin' Spielberg.
I consider it borrowed time. You are not guaranteed to be on this panel again.
It's a lot of work.
And that's why we give the blood and tears.
11 minutes.
You do question your sanity.
Crying out loud.
So f***ing awesome. Can I say that?
Does everyone have a golf club? You know what that looks like, right?
"19 years ago, on a road just like this one, two Golf Digest equipment editors got a call that would change it all.
We're on a lonely road in Texas. I'd get a phone call from Jerry Tardy, and he said, "What do you think about editors rating golf equipment?" And I said, "That's idiotic and insane," which I didn't relay directly to my boss because I strangely wanted to stay employed.
Phone rang, and as is always the case, I'm the driver, Mike's the passenger, so Mike answers the phone. I heard half of the conversation, and I knew something big was going on just by his tone of voice. And then he hung up the phone and he said, "You won't believe what the bleep we're about to do."
The hot list was what they were about to do. You see, for the first half-century of Golf Digest's existence, the answer to one question eluded the editors. What club should I buy?
Is it just not pleasing to the eye, or is it actually distracting?
But thanks to the hot list, that question has now been answered annually for the last 19 years. Let's get something straight, though. This isn't just a bunch of words scribbled down after some chit-chat on a range in the middle of nowhere, Nevada. This is the definitive, deepest, most thorough examination of golf equipment on the planet. It's a year's worth of research, tens of thousands of miles traveled, weeks of conversations with scientists and the smartest R&D people in golf, and a team of the magazine's editors wading through hundreds of new woods, irons, wedges, and putters each fall.
Ooh, I like that.
All in the name of finding out what clubs matter, what clubs resonate, and what clubs shift the paradigm of the game. The highlight of the hot list process, however, is the annual testing summit. 18 testers set up shop on this range for 4 days. Over those 4 days, they'll hit somewhere around 500 balls a day each. For those of you scoring at home, that's about 7 rounds worth of swings a day. For every 2 testers, there's one Golf Digest editor recording every single thought, score, and review these guys and gals throw at them.
So overall, something you were digging?
Yeah.
That's about 100,000 words that get jotted down.
I think testing all different looks and feels and having such a wide variety of people here is so important so that it kind of covers all the bases.
In the end, it all gets whittled down for the Golf Digest Hot List, which hits the interwebs and newsstands each January.
I could autograph it for you, I
come up
guess.
with better nicknames for it.
Now, to really understand the Hot List, I mean really understand it, you have to start with the mics. Same name, 2 totally different approaches.
All right, hey, we got a big day today.
Hold on.
What is going on? Come on.
It's like being around a bickering couple sometimes.
Probably going to start in another 10 minutes at the most.
Yeah, just quick, subtle reminders, and I was really happy. I went back through the notes of my guys last night.
It was interesting to see the good cop, bad cop between both of them and how they interact with each other and how they interact with the testers.
Again, like my dogs, if you do well, you will be fed.
Statch, he pretends that he hates this. He loves this stuff. He loves it. The guy lives for this.
You go into each and every club with an open mind, form your own opinion based on what you're experiencing here.
And Johnson is, they complement each other better than I've ever seen anybody do, like two people do it. It's just awesome. They're just a dynamic duo, Batman, Robin, and they keep switching between who's Batman and who's Robin.
You don't want everybody finishing at the same time. Right? We are Waldorf and Statler of the Muppets. We're the two old guys up in the balcony. You think they hate each other, but they really love each other. It's mutual admiration society. I think that's right.
19 years after that phone call changed the course of equipment reviews, the 2022 Hot List Summit kicked off in Mesquite, Nevada. Bigger, badder, and testier than ever.
If you hit any practice shots with the good balls, I will kill you. The Hot List is like a child. In the early going, it was frustrating, but you had to deal with it. And now 19 years, it's like the graduate student.
18, 19 years ago, the difference between clubs on the Hot List range was vast. Right now, it's much harder to do the work to get to where you think you've made a difference. The end goal is, how can we do this and be fair to the industry, true to ourselves, so we're not just kind of going through the motions for some fake purpose, and most importantly, helpful to the reader.
This year, for the first time ever, our cameras will give you an all-access pass to show you what it takes to survive the Hot List.
I was actually pretty surprised at what a production it is and how many people are here.
What we're doing here can affect hundreds of thousands of people across the globe.
In college sports or any professional sports, you have your 2-a-days. This is more like 3-4-a-days.
Oh, Lordy Lord. They're at full tilt right now. I have not lost my mind, but I'm very close.